So what all we have covered in the chapter till now? I have told you what is food, what are the ingredients, and then what are the edible parts of the plant. We have read about sprouts activity I told you to do. Okay, what are sprouts? Germinated seeds are called sprouts. And then next we were doing about honey. So I told you what does honeybee give us? Honeybee give us honey. So they produce honey in their beehive. They collect the nectar from the flowers and then they take it to their beehive where they produce honey. So I had told you to find out some benefits of honey. Can anyone tell me some benefits of honey? Okay, Astik, unmute yourself.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yes, can you tell me some benefits of
Ma'am,
honey?
it gives, ma'am, yes.
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes, tell.
it gives us relief from cough.
Very good.
It gives us relief from cough. It heals wounds. It
Yes.
boosts your memory.
Okay.
It nourishes it nourishes our skin and face.
Very good.
It helps us in weight loss.
Yes, very good. So many benefits.
Ma'am, may I?
Anybody else want to add any further
Ma'am,
point in it? Okay, Anmol Singh.
Ma'am,
ma'am,
can
I
I?
can.
Anmol Singh. I will take the
Honey
name
has
when you.
nutrients in it.
Okay, honey has nutrients in it.
Honey has nutrients in it, namely glucose, vitamins, and minerals. Honey is rich in antioxidants.
Yes.
Honey is better than sugar for diabetic person as it does not contain bad cholesterol.
Okay. It
It
does not
lowers
contain.
down the blood pressure.
Okay, very good. You all are future doctors, huh? You know so many benefits of honey. Very good. Okay, anybody else wants to add anything else? Okay,
Ma'am,
Gurnaz. Yes.
ma'am, the benefits are honey is less bad than sugar for
Honey,
diabetes.
your voice
Honey
is
also
cracking. Your voice is cracking.
and
I think there
the
is some network.
antioxidants it can have. Ma'am,
Okay,
yes.
almost the same points are there. Okay, so many points are there. That's good that you have found out. Okay, so this portion we will write in the notebook at the end of the chapter. Okay, benefits of honey. Okay, now come to the next thing. So I told you I will show you one video so that we will cover at the end of the this session today. Okay, before that I read it. I read to you that day that bees collect nectar. I'm reading from your book, page number 4. All of you keep your books with you and pencil also. So bees collect nectar. What is a nectar? I told you. Nectar is a sweet flower juice. So bees collect nectar from the flowers and then they take it to the beehive where they convert it into honey. So flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of the year. So bees store this nectar for their use all through the year. So when we find such a beehive, we collect the food stored by the bees as honey. So we have discussed the benefits of honey. Honey is very beneficial for us. It has nutrition value also. It has medicinal value also. Okay, it is used in so many home remedies which can be treated at home only. Then next is, what do animals eat? So you know that there are different types of animals in the world. Okay, animals are not the same. So many animals are there and they also eat different types of food. Not all the animals eat grass only, not all the animals eat flesh of other animals only, and some animals eat both. So based on this category, we can divide the animals into three groups, that are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So based on their eating habits, we can divide animals into three groups: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Okay, we'll discuss about them. So see, look here, activity 6 first. I'm going to read this 1.5. What do animals eat? Do you have cattle or a pet that you take care of? Okay, so most of us, so many people are fond of animals, so they keep pet at their home. They keep pet, a dog as pet or cat as pet. Anybody, does anybody have any pet at their home? You might have. Okay.
Ma'am, yes.
Yes. So how do you take care of it? You put food to it, or you have to take care of it. You treat as your family member. Okay, a dog, cat, buffalo, or a goat. You will then surely be aware of the food the animal eats. So if you are keeping the pet, then you must know that what do they eat and how they behave, and you must know their feelings also. Okay. So what about other animals? Have you ever observed what a squirrel, pigeon, lizard, or a small insect may be eating as their food? What does squirrel eat? Can anyone tell me? What does squirrel eat? What is a squirrel?
Ma'am, nuts.
Yes, so squirrel eats
Nut.
small nuts, small fruits also. And then pigeon. Pigeon is a bird. What does pigeon eat?
Grains.
Yes, pigeon eats small grains. Lizard.
Grains.
Who likes lizard here?
Small insects.
Small insects. Ma'am, small insects.
Okay.
Small insects.
Okay, tell me
Small insects.
who is scared of the lizard?
Ma'am.
Am I? Ma'am.
Most of us, na, we feel it is
Ma'am.
animal.
Ma'am, I.
Yes, even I have, but not so much. But still, you get that feeling that you don't want to see it. Okay, so lizard eats small insects, or small insects may be eating as their food. So activity 6C, several animals are listed in table 1.5. So there is one more table now, table 1.5. What is given here? For some of them, the type of food they eat is also given. Fill in the blanks in the table. So what do you have to do now? That name of the animals are given in the table. All of you look in the book in table 1.5. So table 1.5, uh, their list of animals have been mentioned, and what you have to write, you have to write the food the animal eats. Okay, so first is already given, first and second is already given as example. Buffalo eats what? Buffalo eats grass, oil cake, hay, grains. Cat eats small animals, birds, milk. And then the next animals are given, so it is your homework that you will write down that what kind of food these animals eat. Okay, so lion, tiger, spider, house lizard, cow, human beings, butterfly, crow, and others you can write. So this is your homework. You will complete this table. Okay, so then I'm telling you the categories of the animals. It is given in your book also. Underline these words where they are given. On page number 5, second column, first paragraph, all these words are given: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So underline these. So we can divide the animals into 3 groups. These are called herbivores. So what are herbivores? Can anyone tell me? You have already read in your lower classes also. Yes, Hirat Sani.
Ma'am, animals.
Hirat Sani. No, 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 no. Don't unmute
Yes,
yourself.
ma'am.
I'll take the name. Yes, Hirat Sani, can you tell me what are herbivores?
Herbivores, they
Yes. What kind of animals they are?
ma'am, wait.
No, I will not wait. I want the answer fast. I'll go to someone else. Okay, Shriyan.
Animals which eat plants are called herbivores.
Okay, yes, you're right. So herbivores are plants eating animals. Plants and
Example,
organs. Example, can you give?
example, buffalo, deer, goat, rabbit.
Yes. Cow, deer, buffalo, goat.
Horse.
Okay, so many are there. Fine. So can you tell me any special characteristics of herbivore? Any special characteristic of herbivore? Have you ever observed what kind of teeth do they have? What kind of teeth do they have? Do they have sharp teeth or flat teeth? They have different types of teeth. Okay, they have sharp front teeth for biting and cutting, and they have flat broad teeth at the back for grinding the food. Okay, so this is a characteristic of herbivore, that they have sharp front teeth for biting the food, and they have flat broad teeth at the back for grinding the food. You know, because whenever they eat food, they start producing enzymes that time only, because herbivores eat grass only plant and plant products. Okay, next is carnivores. Carnivores are what kind of animals? What do they eat? Okay, I will ask Ravleen.
Done.
Ravleen Kaur. Ravleen,
Carnivores are that animals which eat flesh of other animals.
very good.
Example: lion, lion,
It is not
tiger,
lion, it is lion. You have to call it
tiger,
lion.
cheetahs, etc.
Yes. Okay, so see, it is given in the book. Underline these lines. Activity 7, third line. So animals which eat only plants or plant products are called herbivores. Then some animals which eat other animals are called carnivores. Carnivores example, tiger, lion, shark. Okay. Then some animals, the third category is omnivores. But before that, can you tell me any characteristic of carnivore? Any characteristic of carnivore?
They have very long canines.
They are very, repeat. I did not understand. Okay. Yes, anyone else? Okay, fine. Harikesh. Harikesh, can you give me any characteristic of carnivore?
Ma'am, they have many. They have very long canines.
Yes, they have sharp teeth to tear the flesh of other animals. Okay, that's fine. Anything else? What about birds? Some birds are also carnivores, like eagle and hawk.
Ma'am, crow.
No, crow.
Ma'am,
Crow
crow.
is a carnivore. Crow is a carnivore.
Ma'am, eagle, hawk, eagle, and vulture.
Okay, tell me, does crow eat only the flesh, only the meat of other animals? Crow is not a carnivore. Crow comes under omnivore. Okay, crow eat roti also. If you
No.
feed him bread and all, so the crow eats everything. So crow comes under omnivore. Crow is not a carnivore.
Omnivore.
Okay,
Ma'am,
so
crow is
you might have
omnivore.
seen the beak of the eagle or hawk. They have very hard beak. They have very powerful beak, and it is little curved in shape. Okay, it is not straight like this. It is little bit curved. So why it is curved? Why the beak of the carnivore birds are curved? Can anyone tell me? Because they eat flesh of other animals, so they have to tear the flesh. So for tearing the flesh, that's why the shape of the beak is curved. It is not straight. So if it would be straight, so what would happen? It would go inside the flesh and it will come back like this only. So nothing will come out what it wants to eat. So that's why it has curved shape. So when it eats the flesh, so it comes out easily. Okay. And moreover, one more characteristic you can say, it has powerful jaws also. Okay, tiger and lion. You might have seen on Discovery Channel, they have powerful jaws also to catch their prey. What is prey?
Shikar.
Ma'am, shikar.
Yes, very
Ma'am,
good. The
shikar.
animal which it feeds upon, that is called prey.
Ma'am,
Okay.
shikar.
Yes, very good. Okay, so this is all about carnivores. Then next third category is omnivores. So omnivores are which animals? Okay,
Ma'am, may I?
Gunpreet Singh. Gunpreet Singh.
Ma'am, omnivores are those animals who eat which eat both plants and flesh of
Yes.
other animals.
Yes. So omnivores are animals which eat both plants and animals. Can you give example? Example I'll take from Suresh Chopra. Suresh. Suresh, can you give me example of omnivore?
Ma'am, may I?
Suresh doesn't want to
Ma'am, may
speak.
I?
Yes, Suresh.
Vulture.
Ma'am, may I?
Vulture.
Ma'am, may I?
No, vulture comes under
Ma'am,
Ma'am, may I?
scavengers.
There is scavenger.
Ma'am, deer.
Scavengers. So we have one more
Ma'am,
category.
crow, ma'am, deer.
ma'am,
deer
dog,
and crow.
deer,
Ma'am,
crow,
deer
bear, ma'am, deer and
squirrel
crow,
and pig.
Ma'am,
Deer and crow.
deer and
What
crow.
we are?
Ma'am,
Human
omnivore.
beings are also omnivores. Okay. Yes. Not talking about those who are vegetarian.
Wolf.
Okay. So human beings can be herbivores also, but some way or the other, there are some products which we eat, and some products they eat some kind of you can't say you can be completely herbivore. Okay, in some medicines also they put fat of the animals or some oil from the animals. So that's why human beings will fall under omnivores. Human beings, crow, what else? Dog also, dog, cat, they're all omnivores. Okay. So now scavengers, you already know scavengers are the bird which feed on dead animals. Okay. There is one more category which is not given in your book, but I want to tell you that is decomposers. What are decomposers? Have you ever heard of this? Okay. Manvi Chopra. Yes, Manvi. Okay. Now see, so many hands are gone down.
Ma'am, may I?
Okay. Who has not spoken yet? Astik has given the answer. Pranay, Pranay, can you tell?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Good morning. Can you tell
Ma'am,
what are decomposers?
animals which eat decomposed animals.
Which okay, which are decomposed animals?
Dead animals.
Okay, very good. Okay, so yes, you are almost right. So decomposers are the organisms which feed on dead plants and animals. Because you know that there is a cycle which goes on in the environment, in the nature. So what do we eat? We eat plants, okay? There's like a food chain. Small animals are eaten by the big animals are again eaten by the more bigger animals. Okay, so there is a chain which is going on in the nature. So ultimately, what is the fate of the animal? That animal has to die, human being has to die. Okay, so when the animals die, they are fed upon by the decomposers. What are decomposers? Decomposers are the small microorganisms like bacteria and fungi. Small microorganisms which feed on dead and decaying plants, dead plants and animals. Because what do? They convert the dead plants and animals into simpler compounds which can be again used up by the plants. So this is how the cycle gets completed. Okay, so the cycle is completed by the decomposer. So that's why these decomposers are very important animals in the nature. Okay, without them, the cycle will not be completed. Clear? So these are the different groups of animals. Now see table 1.6. Table 1.6 again, herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. So you have to write some examples of the animals which fall under these categories. So herbivores, one example is already given, cow, carnivore, lion, omnivore, dog. So can you write more? 3 or 4 you have to write more under each category that you will write. Okay, so these 2 tables you will complete. Now see the last part of the chapter, we are almost going to finish. Okay, so we have read about herbivores, carnivores and omnivores, and a little about their characteristics also, and examples also you must know. Now see, Paheli wants to know where you would place human beings while filling table 1.6. Okay, so where human beings will come under which category? I told you human beings will come under herbivores, carnivores or omnivores.
Ma'am, omnivorous.
Yes,
Ma'am,
so they will come
omnivorous.
under omnivores. So we know that. Okay, nice. So now
Omnivorous.
nine,
Omnivorous.
last paragraph. Okay, now all mute. Now see the last paragraph I'm going to read. We know that there are many amongst us who do not get sufficient food. So now this is the, you can say, conclusion of the chapter. Okay, we are closing the chapter. So we have understood the importance of food, and you all should feel lucky that you are getting proper food at your home to eat, because there are some people, there are poor children on the streets, those who do not get enough food to eat. So that's why we should be thankful for what we have got. We know that there are many amongst us who do not get sufficient food. We need to find ways by which more food can be produced in the country. Okay, so how we can do, what we can do on our part, what we can do is we should not waste food. Okay, how much you want to eat, only that quantity you should take in your plate, and don't ever waste it. Okay, because always think that there are people who are dying without food. So you are lucky you are getting the food at your homes, but think of other people, those who are not getting. So we should feel the importance of food. Clear? So food that will not be enough. We will need to find ways to ensure that this food is made easily available to each one of us, because all have the right to live on the earth, all have the right to get proper food also. So it is our moral duty not to waste food in the plate, and take as much as you want. Because see, there is a solution for, if you will take less, you can take more if you want. But if you have already taken more, then what will you do? You have to throw it into the bin. So please, you have to be morally concerned, be good students, and you have to apply what all we read in the book, in the chapters. So that all we have to apply in our lives also. Clear? Now see the last part, keywords. Now we'll discuss the last back exercises. Okay, so our chapter is almost complete. Back exercises we are going to start now, and then later on I will share the solutions also, question answers. There are some extra questions also that you have to write. Okay, and activity of sprouts also, that is also to be written in the notebook. So I'll share the PDF after the class is over. So before that, let us discuss the back exercises. Okay, keyword C. See the keywords which are given. We have already discussed all. Ingredients, you know. Ingredients, we know what are ingredients. Edible, you know. Nectar, you know. Sprouted seeds, you know. Herbivore, carnivore, omnivore. Okay, so these all terms we have discussed. Now see the first question. Do you find that all living beings need the same kind of food? Okay, Parneet Kaur, unmute yourself. Parneet Kaur, be fast now. We have only 10 minutes left. Do you find, Parneet, you want to answer or not? Okay, we'll take from Pranay Gaba. Pranay Gaba, can you answer?
Ma'am, no. All living beings does not need same
Do
food.
not. All living beings do not need the same kind of food. Why so? Then you can explain that herbivores eat only plants, carnivores they eat flesh of other animals, and omnivore eat both plants and animals. Clear? So like this, we'll be writing this answer. Then second is name 5 plants and their parts that we eat. Okay, I'll ask it fast. Tell me sugarcane, which part of the plant it is? Anyone?
Stem.
Yes, very good. Sugarcane is a stem. Potato?
Ma'am, stem.
Yes, potato is also a stem. Radish?
Root.
Radish?
Root.
Good. Spinach?
Root.
Yes,
Ma'am,
very good.
root. Leaves.
Leaves. Leaves. And wheat? Wheat?
Ma'am, seed.
Yes,
Seed.
very good.
Ma'am,
So
seed.
under 5 different categories, we can write 5 different plants. Okay, now
Ma'am,
tell me
cauliflower.
what? Okay, now see third one. Match the items given in column A with that in column B. First one is milk, curd, paneer, ghee. What are these?
Are all animal products.
Yes,
All
very
are
good.
animal
So match it
products.
with the last one. They are all animal products. Very good. Second, spinach, cauliflower, and carrot.
Are
Plants
vegetables.
and are vegetables.
Yes,
Are veg.
are vegetables. Very good. Lions and tigers.
Eat other animals.
Other animals.
Eat other animals. Very good. And the last one, herbivores. Last one which is left. So we have the last option left. That is
Ma'am, these
plants and plant products. So herbivores,
questions.
plants and plant products. Now come to the fourth question. This one, fill in the blanks.
Eat plants and plant products.
The word
Eat plants and plant products.
read first. Let me
Plants and
first.
plants.
Wait. So words which are given here are herbivore, plants, milk, sugarcane, carnivore. First one, I'll take the name. Only that person, that student will answer. Okay. Don't give collective answers, then nothing we understand. Okay, first one, tiger. All of
Ma'am,
you first mute yourself. All of you first mute yourself.
Carnivore.
I don't want to listen anything. All of you mute yourself. Mute all.
Ma'am,
Mute yourself. Manpreet, Haresh, Daksh, Bhuvnesh. Mute yourself. Okay. Yes. So please, first of all, mute yourself. Nidhi also. Jashan. We have very less time left, so please cooperate. Okay, first one, tiger is a dash because it eats only meat. Mudit Gopal Sharma. Mudit Gopal Sharma, unmute yourself and tell me the answer. Okay, there is some network issue. Yes, Manpreet, you can tell the answer.
Tiger is a
Tiger is a
carnivore
carnivore
because
because it eats
it
only.
eats only.
Yes, very good. So write down here in this blank, the first blank, the answer is
Tiger is a carnivore because it eats only meat.
okay, we have understood. Tiger is a carnivore because it eats only meat. Second question, deer
Carnivore.
only, okay, now mute yourself. Deer eats only plant products and so is called Daksh Jalota.
Herbivore.
Daksh
Herbivore.
Daksh will give the
Herbivore.
Daksh, first unmute yourself, no?
Ma'am, herbivorous.
Ma'am, herbivorous.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Here it
herbivore.
only plant products and so is called
Ma'am, herbivore.
herbivore. Herbivorous नहीं बोलना है, herbivore. Animal we call them herbivore. Okay. Parrot eats only dash products.
Plant product.
Ma'am, plant products.
Yes. Parrot eats only
Plant product.
plant products. Fine. Then second last, the dash that we drink, which comes from cows, buffaloes, and goats, is an animal product.
Ma'am,
Milk.
milk.
The milk that we
Milk.
drink, which comes
Ma'am,
from
milk.
cows, buffaloes, and goats, is an animal
Milk.
product.
Milk.
Okay, fine.
Milk.
Okay, the milk that we drink, which comes from cows, buffaloes, and goats, is an animal product. Very good. Last one, we get sugar from.
Sugar cane.
Yes.
We get from sugar from sugar cane.
Get sugar from sugarcane.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so all of you have written the answers now.
Sugar beet.
And sugar cane.
Okay, I have got the
Yes.
answers. Now please mute yourself.
Sugar cane.
I'm sugar cane.
Okay, fine.
Sugar cane.
Okay, fine. I got it. Okay, now see, so we have completed the question answers and the back exercises also. But now listen to me that you will not write the blanks and match the column in your notebook. Okay? So you will not write the blanks and match the column in your notebook. That will remain in your book only. Okay, and two questions are here from NCERT and rest there will be some extra questions which I'll be giving you, like define. We have already done apiculture. Apiculture is rearing of honeybees on a large scale to produce honey. And what is pisciculture? One more term is there, pisciculture. Pisciculture, does anyone know what is pisciculture? Gurdas, do you know what is pisciculture? Pisciculture is rearing and management of fishes on a large scale. Okay, so when fishes are kept in large tanks and then they are sold also for meat or something to earn money from them. So that is called pisciculture. Pisciculture is rearing and management of fishes. Likewise, one more term is there, poultry. Poultry farming. What is poultry? You might have heard poultry farm. So poultry is rearing and management